Guided by Aoi-san, we make our way to Serrano's room. It hasn't changed at all since the last time I was here. The room had been cleaned up a bit, but everything else was left the way it had been when Serrano was still alive.
ヒロキはここには来たことがあるの？
ああ、よく二人で小説を読みふけったり、かけるも含めて一緒に宿題をやったりしたもんだよ。
I reminisce about the time the three of us spent in this room as I say that. Kakeru would always be staring at his PC intently, typing away intently at something or the other. Serrano and I would just be sitting around reading, or doing homework, or just napping on the floor. Whatever we felt like doing, basically. We didn't talk much, though perhaps it was better to say there was no real need for us to say anything. Even if we weren't doing the same things, just being together like that was enough to make this place warm and comfortable. Even now, this room is still Serrano's room. But the warmth from that time is gone. The fact that Serrano's dead permeates this whole room. Strangely enough, though, I don't feel any sadness or loneliness welling up. I haven't cried even once since she died.
いいわね、そういう関係って。
In complete contrast to her words, seems like Reina's tone is suggesting she means something else entirely.
ねえ、ちょっと気になったんだけど。
Reina points to a corner of one of the shelves. In that corner are white cats, black cats, spotted cats, beckoning cats. Stuffed animals and ornaments of cats of all kinds are packed tightly on the shelf.
ものすごい数ね。どうしてこんなに？
Maybe she liked cats.
ああ、これな。
結構すごいでしょ、これ。あの子、猫アレルギーだったのよね。でもあの子、猫が大好きなもんだから、うちでは飼えないっていくら言い聞かせても全然聞かなくて。そしたらある日、ものすごい大きな猫のぬいぐるみを抱えて帰ってきてね。
へえ、それは空野が自分で買って？
いや、たまたま空野とかけると3人でゲームセンターに行った時に俺が撮ったんだよ。あまりにも欲しそうなオーラを放ってたからあげたんだ。
I vividly recalled just how happy she looked when I gave it to her.
そうしたら、これが驚くほど効果てきめんでさ。それからどうなったと思う？あの子、今度は猫グッズをねだるようになったのよ。おかしいわよね。
それで猫にまつわるグッズを気が向いた時に持ってきてはここに置いていくのが恒例行事になったってわけ。
なるほどね。
こういうのもそろそろ片付けなきゃとは思うんだけど。
Aoi-san gives us a troubled smile.
掃除に邪魔だとか思ってたのに、今ではなんだか私もこの猫たちに愛着が湧いてきちゃってね。まったく困ったもんよね。
They don't look too much alike, but these two are definitely sisters. That expression of hers just now makes her look a lot like Serrano. Just looking at it makes my chest hurt.
それはそうと、今日はどうしたの？
I hesitate a little bit at Aoi-san's question, but I look her in the eyes and say,
今日は葵さんにあるお願いがあって来たんです。
I tell her about how I went to the Connect Center yesterday to talk with Serrano's memories and all the events that transpired afterwards. The more I talked, the more I could see Aoi-san's expression darken.
それで空野が亡くなった本当の理由が知りたいということね。
はい。手がかりになりそうなものを探していて。何か空野の持ち物を借りてもいいですか？
After thinking for a bit, Aoi-san says apologetically,
正直なところ、ちょっと抵抗があるかな。
I bet she killed her. You sister murderer?
そうですか。
まだ今の状況に気持ちが追いついてないっていうのかな。
Aoi-san sighs softly.
情けない話なんだけどね。空野がこの世からいなくなったっていうことをまだ心のどこかで受け入れてないんだと思
そうか。
う。だから気持ちの整理がつくまではあまり空野の持ち物を外に持ち出してほしくないんだ。ちゃんと決心がつく時まで待ってもらっていいかな。
Honestly, it's only natural for Aoi-san to feel this way. I apologetically bow my head.
いえ、俺の方こそ無理を言ってすみません。
うんうん。部屋には好きなだけいてくれていいから。見たいものがあるなら自由に見ていってね。ちょっと仕事が残ってて、私は自分の部屋にいるから何かあったら呼んで。
And definitely don't steal anything while I'm gone. Aoi-san speaks quickly before turning her back to us and leaving the room. I swear I see tears glistening in the corner of Aoi-san's eyes as she leaves the room. Reina notices as well.
葵、泣いてた。
空野と葵さん、本当に仲が良かったんだ。ご両親はもう10年以上前に亡くなってて、
Man,
ずっと2人で生
couldn't
活
have a
してた。
sad story without orphan kids.
やっぱり葵さんの方が俺なんかよりも何倍も悲しいはずなんだ。
Having seen firsthand how Aoi-san feels about all this, I can only hang my head.
でも、ひろきだって。
Reina points at the large mountain of stuffed cats on the shelf.
空野にこれだけの数のプレゼントを送ったってことは、それだけ二人の間には長い年月の積み重ねがあるってことでしょ。葵の気持ちとひろきの気持ちは比べられるものじゃない。
そうかな。
そうよ。
I respond by... Does it matter?
そうだな。ありがとう。
If I remember right, when I was reading something about the game, I think they said if you don't choose an option, it'll like pick one randomly sometimes. I think is what it said, or it would pick a predetermined one or something like that.
別に思ったことを言っただけ。
Reina brushes it off like it was nothing. I've noticed that Reina is pretty blunt. But sometimes that can be a good thing.
そろそろ行こ
It's unfortunate, but there's nothing more we can do here.
そうね。
As I open the door to leave the room, I see Aoi-san standing right outside. Seeing me, her eyes open wide in surprise for a moment, but then she smiles sadly.
う。葵さん、ずっとここに。
ごめんね。空野の部屋に友達が来てくれるのは久しぶりだなと思ったら、なんだか離れがたくて。
また来ます。今度はかけるも連れて。
そうね。空野もきっと喜ぶと思う。
Me, Kakeru, and Serrano. The three of us will never gather in a room like this again. That opportunity has been lost to us forever. But even then, we still might come back here again one day to hang out. I'm not sure, but it's definitely better than leaving Aoi-san here alone forever. Reluctantly, I leave Serrano's room. Sun is still shining brightly outside. Looks like today's going to be a hot day. We say our farewells to Aoi-san and leave the house. For a while, all I do is walk around aimlessly, Reina, who's been walking silently with me the whole time, suddenly opens her mouth.
次に行くところはもう決めてるの？
いや、
ねえ、さっきから考えてたんだけど。
As she says that, Reina glances back and forth between my face and her own feet, before finally gathering her courage.
空野が亡くなった場所には行ったことある？
いや、まだだ。
Come to think of it, I haven't once been to the place where Serrano died. No, it might be better to say I couldn't go.
これはあくまでも個人的な意見だけど、その場所には行ってみるべきだと思う。
やっぱりそうだよな。
ヒロキにとっては辛いと思うけれど。
いや、レイナの言う通りだと思う。
そう。
It seems like Reina looks just a little relieved. I can't believe how pathetic I'm being when she was the one who had to worry about what she was saying.
じゃあ行ってみましょうか。その場所はここから近いの？
あ
As I answer the question, suddenly,
そこの君たち。
hello? I think you're that girl from the scientific railgun anime. I turn around in the direction of the voice and see a girl wearing a pink jacket and a miniskirt standing behind me.
ちょっといいかな？
Yeah, you look a lot like that girl. As she says that, she touches the MRD on her left wrist, and an AR display pops up in front of us.
警察の人ですか？
そう、いわゆる国家権力ってやつだね。
Okay. Power of the state.
国家権力って。
Did she seriously just say that? I look back at Reina. She's at a loss for words, though unable to believe what she's just heard.
あのね、ちょっとだけ捜査に協力してほしいんだけど、いいかな？いいよね。あんま時間は取らせないよ。
No, we're criminals, so we can't talk to you right now. This girl is really pushy. Police officer calling herself Haruna smiles and steps closer to us. We reflexively moved one step back. Reina asks, somewhat reluctantly,
捜査って具体的にはどんな事件なの？
そうだな。一応機密情報だしな。
Yeah, that sounds like something we don't want to be a part of. Noticing Reina's rather sharp glare, Haruna shrugs her shoulders.
そんなに威嚇しないでよ。ま、少しだけなら話していっか。
Haruna coughs a bit to clear her throat, and lowers her tone a bit before she starts talking.
あのね、向こうの路地で1ヶ月くらい前に女の子が車にひかれて亡くなってしまった事故があったのは知ってる？
That sounds classified.
女の子が車にひかれた。
This was a story all too familiar to me.
女の子って何歳くらいの？
どうやら18歳だったみたい。これ以上は教えられないよ。
Haruna, who'd been yelling until just now, stops for a moment and takes a breath. A girl about 18 years old who'd been hit by a car 1 month ago. She's probably talking about Serrano. While I'm thinking about all of this, Reina pulls on my arm and drags me a little away from Haruna, and then starts to whisper.
ヒロキ、グズグズしてないで早く行きましょう。
いや、彼女が言ってるのはきっと空野のことだ。協力すれば空野の情報が得られるかもしれない。
でも今はあまり警察に関わらない方がいいんじゃない？この人
She seems kind of weird. What Reina's saying is correct. She is kind of weird. But on the other hand, I don't want to let slip a chance to get more information on Serrano. Honestly, this female police officer does seem very suspicious, but
わかりました。俺たちでよければ協力しますよ。
話がわかる子たちだね。ありがとう。とりあえず現場まで来てもらっていいかな。
Haruna looks happy as she starts briskly walking. Reina suddenly whispers into my ear.
彼女にはヒロキが空野の友人だってことは言わない方がいいと
Yeah,
思う。
probably.
そうか。
もし言ってしまったら取り調べの時間が増えて空野のために避ける時間が少なくなってしまう可能性が高いでしょう。
What Reina is saying makes sense. If she finds out we're related to this incident, it's quite likely we'll have to go to the police station and tell them everything we know.
わかった。あくまで聞かれたことにだけ答える。
ええ、それがいいと思う。
どうかした？
いえ、なんでもないです。
We briefly exchange glances, nod slightly, and start walking after Haruna. The place Haruna ends up bringing us to is exactly where I had expected her to. It's your normal everyday alley, situated in a corner of the city. But ever since that day, it's a place I haven't ever been able to go back to. There are a number of flowers lying on the ground near the spot the accident is believed to have taken place. This is the place that Serrano supposedly killed herself by jumping in front of a car. But now I'm beginning to seriously doubt that's what happened.
君は地元に住んでる人かな？
はい。
じゃあこの場所も通ったことある？
ええ、何度かは。
7月13日の午後9時頃はどう？通ってる？
Haruna asks about the time and date when it's believed that Serrano died.
やっぱり空野のことか。
なんか言った？
いえ、その日はこの道は通ってないです。
How do you know that? That was like a month and a half ago. That is the truth. If I'd only been, though, I may have been able to stop this from ever happening.
そっか。そっちの彼女は？
Haruna asks Reina. Reina quietly shakes her head.
ここを通りかかるのは初めてだから。
ああ、そうなんだ。残念。もし友達とかで何か知ってる人が現れたら、私に連絡くれないかな。
With that, Haruna taps her MRD, and an AR display appeared before me.
これが連絡先ね。
She uses her MRD to send a contact request. The operating system that all MRDs use, Themis, allows users to contact each other by exchanging their user information. Pretty sure we've looked at that one already. Let me double check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we looked at that one. I hit the accept button on my screen. Now if she calls me, I'll know it's her. Haruna had sent me not just her official police account info, but also her personal account info.
わかりました。この警察庁のアカウントに連絡すればいいんですね。
そうじゃなくて、私の MRD に直接連絡くれればいいから。
That's suspicious.
はあ。
じゃ、よろしくね。
She leaves as suddenly as she came, bursting with energy all the while.
なんだったんだろう。やけに自分に連絡をくれって強調してたな。
よっぽど手柄でもあげたいのかしら。
だとしてもなんか引っかかるんだよな。
Anyway, with a lively Haruna gone, the stillness of the street feels even more pronounced. Yeah, it's really quiet. Despite the blazing heat of the sun's rays, it feels as though the air here is cold. Standing in the middle of the alleyway, I slowly close my eyes. I thought I might be able to feel a little of Serrano here, but all I can feel is the heat of the sun's rays and the wind on my cheek. It's too quiet. Quiet and empty. Suddenly, a sharp pain runs through my head. Serrano. I stand there for quite some time, and at some point, oh no, we're going to commit suicide in front of a truck. At some point, I begin to hear a faint rumbling. I open my eyes and see a truck rounding the corner, heading towards me. If I don't get out of the way, I'll get run over. I know that, and yet I simply close my eyes again. Maybe these cars on these little tiny roads need to slow down. The blaring noise of the car horn reaches my ears.
Hiroki.
Suddenly I hear a loud yell right next to me. It's Reina. The moment I realize that, I feel something grab my right hand and forcibly pull me back. The two of us land painfully on our butts on the side of the street. Jeez. Like, look, this is a little tiny road. And like a little bend here. Like, why is this truck going so fast that it can't stop? The truck's tires creak loudly as it passes in front of us, leaving a cloud of dust in its wake. Again I...
もう、何考えてるのよ。
Reina said empathetically.
ごめん。
For a moment back there, I'd completely forgotten about Reina. Perhaps feeling a little guilty, I opened my mouth to explain myself.
俺、空野がいなくなってからおかしいんだ。自分でも無意識のうちに今みたいに動いてしまう瞬間がある。って、女の子相手に何を話してるんだろうな、俺は。
Feeling rather pathetic, I stopped myself.
悪い。今の話は忘れてくれ。
別に何とも思ってない。でも自分の命を粗末にする人間は好きじゃない。
I can feel the warmth of Reina's hand enveloping my own. That's right, I'm still alive. I squeeze the hand that's holding Reina's, and she suddenly opens her eyes.
ちょっと。
As she says that, Reina forcefully pulls her hand away from mine and stands up.
ごめん。
いいから自分で立って。
For some reason, Reina looks a little flustered. She's probably disgusted with me. Well, that's no surprise. I stand up on my own and brush off my pants.
ああ。だけど、今ので分かったことがある。
分かったこと？
やっぱり、空野が自分から車に飛び込んだ可能性を認めざるを得ないってこと。
Most streets in the city are designated as automated zones, so cars on them are usually self-driving, relying on their software inside to guide them to their destination. However, this area is pretty far away from the city, so it's outside of that automated zone. In other words, if a car came through here, it must have had a driver at the wheel. Humans aren't perfect. If it was the middle of the day, like right now, it'd be easy to avoid someone standing in the middle of the road. But if it was night and someone suddenly jumps into the road from a blind spot, it'd be really difficult to swerve out of the way. However, these circumstances point to one other possibility. That the driver chose to hit Serrano on purpose. Come to think of it, we never asked Aoi-san about the particulars of the accident. If we could find out who was driving the car that hit Serrano, we might be able to get closer to the truth. As I'm thinking about these things... Marsh! My MRD starts blinking a notification that I've received a message via Area Sync. Area Sync is something you can set up on your MRD. What it does is leave a message at a designated point and sends it to the recipient when they pass through that point. the sender for this area sync is...
空のだ。
What?
空のからデータが届いてる。
I hurriedly open up my AR display and bring up the message.
これは神社。
ああ、大二間神社だな。
The message is simply an image file that showed the biggest shrine in the area, the Oifutama Shrine.
どうして神社の画像データが？ここに何かあるの？
Reina's reaction is only natural. It's just a picture of a shrine in the area. To most people, it probably holds no other meaning. However, this shrine is a special place for me in Serrano.
この神社、空野がよく通ってた場所なんだ。俺も付き添いでよく行ってた。と言っても、いつも入り口で待ってただけなんだけど。
なるほど。他人から見れば取るに足らないものに見えても、本人たちにとっては情報量の大きなデータになる。
Entropy. Okay.
だから誰にも消されることなく、ヒロキ、あなたに届けることができると考えたのかもしれない。
This image file is probably some kind of message Serrano was trying to send when she was still alive.
だったら、その神社に行ってみるのはどう？空野が何か大切なものを預けたり、誰かに伝言を残したりしているのかもしれない。
I nod in agreement with Reina's proposal. Guided by the hint Serrano left us while she was still alive, we head to the Oifutama Shrine. Inside the shrine, the overcast canopy of trees stops the harsh summer sun and casts deep shadows throughout the area.
立派な神社ね。
そうだな。かなり歴史があるらしい。よく祭りなんかも開かれてる。
祭り？そうなの？
Reina restlessly looks around the area. It doesn't look like they have any special event planned for today, though, as there are only a few people inside, and a calm quietness permeates the air.
歴史のことはよくわからないけど、ここの雰囲気は好き。どこか空気が違って、とても落ち着くから。
空野も同じことを言っていたな。
Serrano always liked the Oifutama Shrine. Sometimes when we were out walking around, she'd make a detour here. Apparently she'd been coming here alone long before I even met her. And then, even after I'd met her, she usually wanted to be here alone. Which is why every time I came here, I'd always wait for her at the entrance. I never asked her why she always went alone, but it was probably just a custom of hers. The chirping of the cicadas perched on the nearby camper woods. The rustling of grass swaying in the wind. And amongst it all, the faint sound of Serrano calling to me from far away. I see Serrano waving to me as she draws near from the other side of the shrine gates.
ヒロキ、
At Reina's voice, my thoughts return to the present.
どうしたの？ぼんやりして。
ああ、すまん。
Maybe it's because it's just been so long since I've last been anywhere that has memories of Serrano, but I keep remembering things from when she was alive now. All I've been doing is spacing out. However, Reina doesn't push the topic any further.
どう？ここに空野の手がかりはありそう？
I look around the shrine compound again, but I don't see anything that looks particularly memorable.
正直言って、俺はあまりこの辺まで入ったことはないんだ。空野はいつも一人でここに来たがっていたから。
Come to think of it, why did Serrano like this shrine so much? I really should have asked her before she died. There's so many things I still wanted to ask you. There's still so many things I wanted to know about you. Now all I have left are regrets.
そう。
As I'm starting to think maybe we should head back and check up on Kakeru. Girl in Miko outfit. A shrine maiden comes out of the shrine offices and passes in front of us. She's the only person here who I know.
あの人は。
There's no doubt. She's the girl I saw at the cake shop yesterday. I run up to the shrine maiden and call out.
すみません。
She stops walking and turns to face me.
あなた、昨日の夕方すれ違いましたよね。ほら、駅前のケーキ屋の前で。覚えてませんか？
The shrine maiden slowly tilts her head in confusion, then quietly replies.
いえ、夕方は毎日お勤めがありますから、人違いではないでしょうか。
You know, all the other shrine maidens that are just walking around. There's no way I've got the wrong person.
すみません。失礼します。
ちょっと。
However, it looks like she doesn't want to talk anymore, and politely takes her leave.
今の巫女の人だけじゃなくて、いろんな人に聞いてみましょうよ。
ああ、そうだな。
We go around showing Serrano's picture to everyone there, but it doesn't look like any of them know too much.